I keep seeing those sarcastic clips on Instagram where people show intuitive eating as binging on junk food. And honestly, I used to feel the same way when I was having bulimia, having food obsession constantly, binging, purging cycles, totally feeling crazy around food. But the answer wasn't more control or more willpower. Yes, I came from binging, but also I didn't realize that I was also restricting heavily between those binges. I was fasting, doing those crazy raw food diets. I was high carb vegan. I was purging, over exercising. And even if it didn't look from the outside very extreme every day, I was never underweight, I never lost my period, I was still deeply deprived. And what I thought was binging was actually extreme hunger, and something I needed to learn in my recovery that was actually normal and a healthy response after restriction. So what I mean is that if you have gone through restriction, then something like extreme hunger that, yes, does feel like binging is actually a very normal response. And it's very intuitive. But the thing is that if you consistently respond to your hunger, this extreme hunger, you allow yourself all the foods you have been restricting. You no longer diet. You no longer compensate. You overcome the diet brainwash. So the intuitive eating really worked for me when I realized that after coming from restriction, extreme hunger is so intuitive. And of course, it doesn't work overnight. You need to give it more time. But if you are consistently responding to your hunger, extreme hunger, mental hunger, and you stop restriction, stop all compensation behaviors, then over time, your hunger will go back to normal. I no longer have bulimia. I'm no longer binging. And now I am the intuitive eater who is eating when hungry, stopping when full, with no willpower, no control needed. And I have already been this way for the last 10 years. So as an eating disorder recovery coach, many people don't know that, after coming from restriction, you can't go straight to intuitive eating where you are eating when hungry, stopping when full. Actually, first you enter into something that's called recovery, where you're gonna have extreme hunger that, yes, feels like binging, but actually it's just a rebound effect after starvation. And over time, as you give into your hunger, all the binging, the extreme hunger will fade away and stop, and your hunger cues will normalize. So if you're tired to listening to people who say that by intuitive eating you will just keep on binging, you can't trust your body, then come over to my account and I'm gonna show you how you can actually trust your body, trust your hunger, and you can fully recover with no willpower or control needed.